welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Mitra, back again with another video, and today this is a very different video. This is something I haven't done before, but I have somebody today for you guys. There is somebody I have hosted and I'm going to interview this person, and guess who? She is a Kenyan YouTuber currently in Uganda. She's just, I think, 3 or 2 days old in Uganda, and I am so privileged to have this opportunity and host her here, and I can't wait to introduce the one and only African Tigress.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
You're welcome.
How are you? Thank you so much.
So this is the African Tigress. For those of you who don't know her, she's a very big YouTuber in Kenya. Yes, you are.
Big.
She is a very big YouTuber in Kenya. She has over 7,000 subscribers, and this girl is going places. I got to know her just a few months ago, but I love her content so much. I really love her content, and she has really inspired me so much. And when I heard she was in Uganda, I was extremely excited. So you're welcome, dear.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Uganda.
How do you say welcome in Uganda?
When I am the one telling you welcome,
Yeah. And how do I say thank you?
Kale.
Kare.
Kale. Webale
Kare.
kunyaniriza. Say
Kare.
webale kunyaniriza.
Ah, no, that one is hard. I can't
Kale. Okay, kale.
Kare.
So you're going to help introduce yourself to the people, and for those who don't know you more, maybe you explain to them who you are and all that.
Okay. So as this very beautiful girl already said, I'm the African Tigress, a Kenyan YouTuber. I do make videos on traveling, and I'm on a mission to go to all African countries, and once I'm done with the African countries, I would definitely want to go to the rest of the world. I want to go to all countries of the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to ask you, when did you start YouTubing? Oh, before you answer that, what inspired you to start YouTubing?
Did I know anything about YouTube when I started? No. I didn't know nothing about YouTube when I started. Did I have a camera? No. So basically, just the reason why I started YouTube is because first I love traveling, and I love making videos and photos and traveling, So, and I kept losing them. Yeah, I was losing them. Maybe like now in Uganda, I will take photos and videos, but then if my phone gets lost, if
You don't have anything.
you lose everything. So
No
I was
memory whatsoever.
yeah, there's some memories that I did make in some places that I will never have them. Maybe the people that I met in those places, especially like if they were groups, I'm never going to have a chance to meet them all
Ever
at once.
again, yeah.
So I just wanted a place to store my memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really. So when did you start YouTubing? When was that?
I started in October last year, but I started storing my memories in October last.
Okay.
Like I wasn't really keen on that. I didn't even share out the link. Like you see that thing, personally I'm kind of introverted. I know a lot of people think I'm so out there, loud and all that, but most often if I'm not really I'm not required to talk, I'm not required to do anything. I'm this kind of person who just likes to sit and observe. So initially I was even very uncomfortable of sharing my link to social channels, because I felt it's like I was going to expose myself so much.
To
And
the
then
world.
yes, and then I just felt like people were going to really have assumptions, and the other things that I do, and then I was thinking what's so gonna think, what's so gonna think. So for the first time when I was doing all that, I never shared my link. But when it came to February 2019, February this year, mid-February this year, some friend told me, you're doing amazing work and you're traveling a lot. I wish I could travel as much as you do. Then I was like, and she does YouTube, and she was like, what if you just used your platform, maybe as you travel you make the videos, and any other things you do, use the platform for your advocacy work,
Yeah.
because I do advocacy for sustainable development goals.
Oh.
Yeah, so could you use the platform? And then I thought about it and I was like, okay, this is a good
Very
idea.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so I started like being active from February, but still not very active, because I didn't even like think like creating a page and like sharing it to my social channels. I just didn't think about that. So as time goes by, I feel it's like becoming much easier and easier for me to do this.
And part of you as well.
Yeah, like it's now easy. Like I do make my videos, I share my Facebook. Actually, if you've not followed me on Facebook, check out African Tigress. That's my Facebook page. On Instagram, it's official African Tigress. On Twitter, it is at Tigress African. So you get me across all those platforms.
I'll put the link below for
Yeah.
them to subscribe. So another thing, how did your family accept this? Like the mere fact that you had gone public, you started talking about yourself to the world, like telling people about yourself and all that. Did your family find it offensive? Did they judge you? Did they ever try to talk to you and tell you, no, this is not the way to go and all that?
Well, did they? Not really. I think my parents, even my siblings, they trust me. Like they believe when I'm doing something, there's a reason I'm doing it. So one thing I like is the fact that they would never talk me out of something that I want to do. But in case they really don't agree with it, or they just feel like it's not a good thing, they'll try to advise me. But you know, like they'll advise you, it's upon you to decide. So like nobody tried to talk me out of it. In fact, my biggest fan is my mom. My mom watches all my videos. Not almost, all my videos. Like she's my number one fan. She watches all. When I'm on live stream, she must come to the live stream. And you know, she's always calling me like, oh, I've not seen you uploading, what's up? You know, like she just, you would think like it's her channel.
Yeah,
like she's just there, very
like she's
super.
always giving you a go ahead. I mean,
do this. Yeah, you're doing good. When my numbers are increasing, she's like, oh, I'm so happy. I can see your numbers are increasing. Like she's the most supportive person I have,
So
and my
sweet.
siblings as well. But my mom is like takes the lead. She's number one. She just watches everything
so
I do.
nice.
Yeah.
That is really so nice. I also wanted to ask you, how did your growth go about? I mean, like, how did you grow? How did the public start knowing about you and all that? Like you told me earlier that you didn't share your link to those other channels like Facebook, Insta and all that. How did people get to know about you? Oh, what was your turning point?
So actually, like I was not sharing the link, and at that time, that was in February, mid-February, I was only at 61 subscribers. So when
This February?
Yes, this year in February, I was at 61 subscribers. So when someone told me that I could like use the platform for advocacy and stuff like that, at that point I started like really making videos and just sharing them. Only that initially I was kind of uncomfortable for certain people, especially like some people that I've worked with, working with,
Yeah, like how
from
they
seeing
look
my
at you.
videos and all that. So like sometimes I could upload and just block them.
Really?
Like, you know, you limit. In
Yeah,
case
who
you're
should
sharing
watch.
on yes, yeah, like in case I'm sharing on Facebook,
Okay.
like sometimes I could just post and then just, because you know sometimes when you're starting out on something, there'll be so many people who will
Criticism.
talk,
Yes, of
who
course.
would want to talk you out of whatever you want to do. So I didn't want that kind of. Initially, yes, I got a bit of it. No, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't, you know. So I didn't want to get that. I just wanted to like. By the time people realize, like I'm already like grown, and it would be very hard for someone to like really talk me out of it. Yeah. So sharing and then talking to people to share it out, and practically like if I could meet you.
Yeah.
And if I could meet you and maybe we are like in the taxi, we're going to the city, you're seated next to me, and you look like you're a friendly person. I would tell you, hi, could you, like I always made sure if you're sitting next to me, you must subscribe. Not just that, like when I meet people, like in places I feel comfortable, maybe I've come to visit you and you're with your friends, I would tell you guys to watch my videos.
Subscribe to your channel.
Subscribe to my channel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I noticed you're monetized. Yes, and you got monetized, I think, not so... Is it 2 months ago?
I got monetized on 29th March.
29th March. That's about 4 months ago.
No,
Yes.
3.
3. Yes. 3 months. So,
Because it's April, May, June.
yeah. We're in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. July is
So it's
still
3,
on.
yeah.
True. So you got monetized. How did you feel? And I think it was fast. So if you tell me that in February you had about 61 subscribers, then the monetization was really fast. Because I've heard of stories of people who have been monetized after about 3 years of existence and all that.
Oh,
How
yeah.
did you feel about it?
First, there are requirements that you must meet in order to be monetized.
Yeah.
So the first requirement is you must get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, sure.
And you must also get 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
4,000 watch hours is 240,000 minutes,
Yeah.
or about 168 days.
Yeah.
So you really need to make videos, and people, you need like a lot of people watching the videos, you know. So I hit 1,000 subscribers in mid-March.
Yeah.
Then now I was working on the watch hours, and then you do content, and then sometimes you can sometimes you can do a video, and then like initially there are no views, and then suddenly videos start gaining views.
Yes.
And when that happens, like you just hit the watch time. Like I don't even think like my biggest struggle now is the watch time, but I know I've been in that space, and I know how people are trying to like really hit the watch time.
Yeah,
But once you hit it and you get monetized, you're like, wow, it's a good thing. Like you're always looking forward to that moment. Like just it's like getting paid for your effort.
Yeah, true.
So you're always looking forward to that moment. But now when you personally, like from my experience, when I hit it, I was like, okay, this is a good thing. So what's next? Personally, that's the thing that hit me first.
So did anything change? Did anything change like before? Is there anything you used to do before monetization that you used not to do that you now do after monetization?
YouTube for me has been a journey. You learn a lot of things along the way. You learn how to make tags. You know how to tag correctly, trying to make the titles. I'm still learning. There are lots of things that I learn each day. Only that now, like when you get monetized, you really have to think, yes, there's now a number of people who are following me. Am I doing good enough content? So you're always striving to get better. Yeah.
So I've seen you move from one country to another. How many countries have you gone to so far?
More than 10, less than 20.
Wow. Wow. Are they all African?
No. I've also been outside Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Vlogging?
No, not vlogging.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some you went to even before starting the
Yes,
vlogs.
a lot of them I went even before starting the vlogs. Because even I've been to Uganda before.
Really?
Yeah,
Before.
a lot of
this
times.
Is your second time?
Maybe third or fourth.
Really?
Really, but I never made videos. I did have.
So this
photos.
is the first time you're coming as a vlogger?
Yes, this is the first time I'm coming to make content.
Welcome once again.
Thank you.
Wow. So I wanted to encourage a young YouTuber out there feeling like they can't make it anymore. You know, some people really get lost for hope. I mean, like they try and they feel like they just can't make it in maybe the next 1 year or two. So just encourage them and try to tell them that they can actually make it.
Well, the thing is, start where you are. Don't worry about having the perfect camera. Don't worry about a lot of things. Like personally, if I tell you, there are a lot of my first videos that I'm private.
Like they're private?
Like I have like 13 videos that are private.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Just start where you are. You can never be perfect, and you can never be like the ultimate or whatever. So you have to always strive to learn daily, improve. You know, there'll be a time you look at your videos and then you'll be like, oh, what was I doing?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, just start where you are. As long as you're passionate about what you're doing, passion is everything, and consistent. You cannot post one video per month unless you're a celebrity.
True,
You know,
true.
like celebrities have influence in other social media platforms, so they can
Yeah.
open their YouTube channel today and it will hit millions.
True.
So just start where you are and be consistent. You can't do one video per month. At least try to do 3 videos
A week.
per week.
Yeah.
Try to do 3 videos per week, be consistent, and just try to like really improve. Then a lot of things that people, you know, there's a lot of information on YouTube itself. Probably you are having a challenge, you don't know how to tag correctly. Just go type on Google, on YouTube, just go in there and type like how to tag videos on YouTube. How to, any question you ask, you'll get videos that will show you step by step about doing everything.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
and then if you're doing everything correctly, the numbers will come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so humbled to host you here, and thank you for allowing to come and talk to my family. And I promise we are going to all subscribe to African Tigress, right? Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for coming to Uganda. Uganda is
The Pearl of Africa.
exactly, it's the best country in East Africa. Am I lying?
Kenya.
So you're welcome. We are so hospitable. We shall treat you right, and you'll go tell everyone in Kenya to come to Uganda.
Sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching. This was a very simple interview, a very small interview with the African Tigress. Kindly go subscribe to her channel. Make her make 10,000. I want her to have 10,000 by the end of this month.
Yeah, we are almost there.
And we will jubilate over that. And thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe, watch all the videos, and share with all your friends. See you.